All right, are you ready to go, Pep?
Uh-huh.
All right, it's Friday evening, and we got Lucy all loaded up. We're gonna head over to Georgetown and do a little one-night camp trip.
Chief is rolling.
2,625 feet altitude, so not too high. It's about, 35 miles to the northeast of Sacramento, about 10 miles to the east of Auburn here. It's a 3,000 foot runway, and it's definitely a mountain airport. If you look over here at the topographical, you can see it kind of, if you're taking off 35, I think, you're kind of taking off over this canyon, and you're flying out this way. And if you're taking off 16, then you're kind of going into rising terrain.
All right, we're coming up on Georgetown. Georgetown doesn't have any automated weather, so we'll fly over the top, take a look at the windsock, and see which way we're going to be landing. There's the old USS Georgetown. Looks like the winds are kind of favoring 17. See the campsite out there on the west side of the field. Supposed to be meeting my brother over here, but doesn't look like he's here yet. Or maybe he couldn't get in. Oh, he is here. I see him down there.
That Uncle Johnny's car?
Yeah, he's down there. We're here.
Now I realize why you
How's it going, dude?
All right, guys, we just landed here in Georgetown. Just a beautiful airport here. You can see the chief behind me parked in the grass. If you look over here, kind of behind me over there, we got the campground. Some kids are playing. The bathrooms, and they got a pretty fresh mow job here on the field. You could fit probably 50 airplanes out here if you had to. And then see the runway. You see that little dip there? That's something to think about when you're coming in. And then you got the hangar over there. I think there's some bathrooms over there, kind of right over there. And we'll take a little walk around here and show you the airport. Look at all this firewood we got here in the campground. Plenty of tables, plenty of room. Got running water. We're going to go check out the bathrooms. This facility constructed by the Georgetown Divide Rotary. Good old Rotary. Unfortunately, they're not doing the flying this year. Looks like nice flush toilets. Good old bathroom. Got a pretty ancient fueling station here. Looks like gas is $5.95 a gallon. It usually works. We've got a few ramp queens here at Georgetown. This 150 might be airworthy. But this 340, the locals say it's been here for about 35 years. Might be a good single engine trainer. We got a Citabria over here. This poor old girl has seen better days. All right, we're here at the far end of runway 34. at the old USS Georgetown. And technically, for an airport to be considered a USS, you need to have the carrier launch. And it may actually be possible here. There's some weeds out here. Let's take a look at these weeds. I don't know. These are pretty tall. So if you came blasting off out of here, and we're still on the ground at this point, I had the feeling you'd be in for a bumpy ride. And there's a chance, well, I don't know. Yeah, it would not be pretty. There's a chance you could blast off the end of here, but it also might backfire on you. And you also might end up in those trees over there. So, this is Georgetown. It's a beautiful night. Look at that old beacon. The NOTAM says the beacon is offline, but it seems to be working. We'll check the lights here in a minute. Let's see if we can turn the runway lights on here. It's a big no-go on the runway lights. Well, look at that. You can see the old Georgetown strobe going off. Oh, look at those colors. They're not nearly as bright through the naked eye, but they're still pretty impressive. All right, there goes Johnny. Well, we had a good night last night. We sat down on the runway and we were able to see the aurora pretty well. We actually met some folks that came up here and sat out in front of their hangar, and they were just here to see the aurora. I didn't even realize it was going on tonight, and it was pretty breathtaking. I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. The phone really captured it a lot kind of better than you could see it with the naked eye. You could still see it with the naked eye, but it just wasn't quite so vivid. But once we put our phones up and took a picture, it was quite beautiful. The folks, the locals though, I think they left before it really got going because we didn't really start seeing it till about 11:30. All right, that's Georgetown for you. It's a beautiful little airport up here in the hills. We're going to load up the tent and head for Lincoln, get some breakfast on the way home.